everybody, my name is Donna, I'm South African and I am an aspiring author. Today we're going to talk about how to write an original story. So first of all, there's no such thing as an original story. And you might be thinking, okay, but let me just say, if you really think about it, everything's been done before. There's basic story structures that have been done. Boy meets girl, the hero's journey, and so on and so forth. There's also different tropes and things that have all been done before, like elemental magic and vampires, and it's all been done before. So, I might sound like I'm contradicting myself by saying it, but there is no such thing as 100% original idea. So you're probably thinking, if there's no such thing as an original idea, how come so many books, so many movies do so well? Why aren't people bored? Well, the answer to that is the difference is not in the content or the plot. The difference is in how it's executed. It's how you write that makes the story different. So how do you do it? How do you make your story different from the hundreds of vampire stories and the thousands of boy meets girl stories? The first thing you need to do is think past your comfort zone. You might find your niche in a genre that you completely did not intend to write in the first place. You know, if you are currently writing sci-fi, then maybe try something like fantasy or contemporary or historical fiction as well. You never know until you try, so try and do something a little bit different than what you normally used to. Secondly, look at old stories with new eyes. So take something that's already been done and look at it from a different perspective. So for instance, you can look at the story of, say, Romeo and Juliet and think, okay, what is the story like for the people that are around them? Juliet's nurse and maybe the friar that marries them. What is their part in the story? What does it look like from their perspective? And by doing that, you can actually come up with some really interesting and fun things. Another thing that you can do is take common story structures and turn them around. Turn them completely upside down so the change falls out of their pockets. So maybe you're looking at the hero's journey. Maybe the hero doesn't win. Maybe it's not about the hero winning, it's about something else entirely. Maybe the hero isn't actually the hero. Maybe the hero is the bad guy and he needs to lose in order for things to be better. Boy meets girl, maybe the couple doesn't actually end up together and getting married and having children, and that maybe through their romantic relationship they find the people who are actually their life partners. It's something to think about. Also remember, what makes a story good is not how original it is. What makes a story good is its ability to connect with the reader, to produce emotion from the reader. And that's why so many different stories that have such similar plot lines can all be so successful, because it's the ability of the story of the characters to connect with the reader on a personal level. And lastly, just do you. You know, it's completely fine to write whichever story you want to write. You don't have to write for everyone else. I know that personally I write for myself. Yes, I would love other people to read it and enjoy it, and I'd love to make some money off it eventually one day, but I don't write for everyone else, I write for myself. And they always say that you should write the books that you want to read, so why not try something different, you know, but also put your own spin on it. So that's all I have for you today. I've put some resources down in the description, some videos and articles that I used to research this video, and some that I think will really benefit you. I highly recommend The Myth of Originality by K.M Weiland. I really find it very, very interesting, and there's also another article of hers that I've put down in the description as well. And yeah, just go check them out. I'm sure they'll definitely help you. So yeah, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Remember that I post videos every Friday. That's Friday my time, which is GMT +2. And I hope to see you back here next week. Bye!